So yesterday I did a video on the no pattern. Today I will share how to address this pattern if you are struggling with it. There are three ways to go about it. Number one is that you do parts work with this no aspect of yourself. And it means that you go into this aspect of yourself which says no to everything, no, no, no. And you try to understand why it says no to everything, where this part is coming from, what are its needs, what it wants, what are its motivation to behave in a certain manner. The second way to address this part is to do memory work, is that you go into this primary memory by tracking the emotion that triggers this no aspect. So whatever triggers this no, trace that emotion. Do the memory work, trace that primary memory whereby maybe your caregivers or your parents told you no about everything. So who reflected you this no aspect in your childhood, and whereby this became your way of behaving in certain situations. Third way to deal with this pattern is to see the underneath value conflict, because most of the time what people ignore in this no pattern, that there's a value conflict. You need to identify that value conflict. So in the example that I gave in the previous video, where this person was in conflict with two values. Value one was nature. She wants to cultivate land and etc, etc. But she was also struggling with sense of safety because she was alone. And in this context, a woman alone can't sort of do anything without men. That's a particular context I'm telling about in my country. So she was afraid that what if somebody could threat her, etc, etc. So she couldn't sort of identify the value conflict, and that's why I couldn't move forward. So that's the third thing. You need to identify the value conflict and prioritize what value you hold most dear to. If you feel that you are in no pattern and you want my support in it, reach out to me, have a discovery call. I'll help you how to dissolve this aspect that says no to everything.